Hey guys, today I want to talk a little bit about my build. Some people asked me in the comments that I have to show it and how it works and what books I play, and I just want to talk a little bit about it. I hope it helps you, and yeah, for the first step I show you the stances. It's the basic stance. In this one you don't play so much. You want to be in the draw stance. The draw stance you can get with the tap. So this is the draw stance. The other way is the 4. It brings you in the draw stance. And the last steps are Q and SS. That's the 4 ways to go into the draw stance. Now I want to talk a little bit about skills, and yeah, for this we swap to the stairs. First of all, we talk about the Black Dragon buff. The Black Dragon buff is the key buff of this build. You want to hold this buff up the whole time. The Black Dragon buff increases the damage of your Dragontongue, and the most reasonable thing to hold it up is that the Black Dragon buff reduces the Dragontongue cooldown to 0. Yeah, you hear it right, to 0. So you can spam it the whole time. And when the buff is up, the whole fight, you can spam Dragontongue the whole fight without any cooldown. Next, we talk about badges. Badges in Blade and Soul are split in two categories, Soul Badge and Mystic Badge. The Soul Badge will be the Sunstroke Soul Badge. You can also play the Dragontongue Soul Badge, but it does less damage than the Sunstroke Soul Badge in this build. The Sunstroke Soul Badge don't change your playstyle. It will increase the damage of your Sunstroke. The difference between the Moonwater and Vitreous is only the amount of attack power they gave for the Sunstroke. The Mystic Badge is the Dragontongue Mystic Badge. It reduces the cooldown of the Sunstroke for every Dragontongue you cast during Black Dragon effect. The cooldown reduce depends on the rarity of the Mystic Badge. The Desert reduces the cooldown by 0.3 seconds, the Moonwater Mystic Badge by 0.6, and the Vitreous Mystic Badge by 1 second. For a smooth rotation, you have to use the Moonwater Mystic Badge. Now we talk about skills. In the first part, we just talk about blue books and the difference between the mandatory skills and the quality of life skills. In the next part, I will explain the difference between the mandatory blue books and the purple books. The most important skill is Dragontongue. The Dragontongue is the key skill of this whole build. Your damage will be around 75% only Dragontongue. It reduces the cooldown of your Sunstroke, so you can trigger the Black Dragon buff again, and stacks every time you use it till you have 4 stacks, and then it resets when you do Sunstroke or other skill. So keep in mind that you hold up this combo. Also, when you don't have Black Dragon buff, it do focus recovery of 2 focus. The second most important skill is Sunstroke. The Sunstroke deals a lot of damage and triggers the Black Dragon buff for 6 seconds. Your goal is to reduce the cooldown of Sunstroke with your Dragontongue to 0 so you can cast it right away. Every time your Sunstroke is ready, you will cast it instantly. Don't wait till the Black Dragon buff is done. You will cast it right away if the Sunstroke is ready. The third most important skill is Blade Call. Blade Call deals a lot of damage and is a way to fix your rotation when you do mech or got CC'd or block enemy's attack and have cooldown on your Sunstroke but don't have Black Dragon buff ready. When you press V for your Blade Call and go into the draw stance, you can press X, that's your Blade Storm. The Blade Storm is like your Sunstroke, it triggers the Black Dragon buff for 6 seconds. Now you have to decide which skill fits you better. The Koldraks Burning Wrath or the Electric Saber. Both skills are skills to fix your rotation when your Sunstroke is on cooldown and the Black Dragon buff isn't live. The Koldraks Burning Wrath reduces the cooldown of your Dragontongue by 2 seconds, and then you can reduce the cooldown of your Sunstroke with this Dragontongue. It's the cheaper way when it depends on the focus when you use this skill, because you can use for 3 focus 3 Koldraks Burning Wrath, and the Dragontongue restores 2 focus, so you have in like 1 focus around 3 seconds of your Sunstroke restored. The Electric Saber restores for 1 focus 1 second of the Sunstroke. It's the faster way to restore it, but the more expensive way when it depends on focus. The Koldraks Burning Wrath is also the cheaper book, because the Electric Saber will be used on the hybrid build, the Lightning Fire build, and many people stack it, so it's a little bit more expensive. The other reason you have to play the skills is the Violent Blade. It triggers when you hit with Electric Saber or Koldraks Burning Wrath and is a block like your 1. The positive side of the skill is that you don't go back in the basic stance, you can hold it in the draw stance. The negative side of the skill is it doesn't block for 4 seconds, it only blocks for 1.5 seconds, so you have to time it better, and it doesn't trigger when you miss with your Electric Saber or Koldraks Burning Wrath. So on high level dungeons where the evasion of the bosses are high, you maybe miss it a little bit often, so you got hit by some yellow attacks. But if your accuracy is high enough, it's the best way to increase your damage, because you don't have to go in the basic stance anymore and can block every hit with your F. The only defense skill is Block Warcry. It's your 1 and blocks frontal attacks for 4 seconds, and it recovers 1 focus on each block. So the most important thing on this skill is it redies Winged Protector when using. So Winged Protector is your Hongmoon block. Every time in a party when someone says use Hongmoon block, they mean Winged Protector. It applies an iframe on each party member in your range, and it resists 3 times for 5 seconds. So it's a party iframe, and you can protect your whole party with this skill for 3 hits of a boss. The last mandatory skill is Stone Slash or Searing Slash. You have to decide which one you want to play. The Stone Slash is the more egoist version. It does a little bit more damage than the Searing Slash. The Searing Slash inflicts a debuff on the enemy that decreases the defense by 15%. Your party will have a little bit more damage with that, but you will do a little bit less damage than with Stone Slash. Now we come to some quality of life skills. They are not mandatory and you can decide if you want to play them or not. If not, you can stack some green or blue Dragontongue skills to increase the damage of your Dragontongue. The first skills are Bolt Strike and Meteor Strike. They change your Z and your X to a KD. If you want to play them, you increase your worth in the party a lot. They allow you to have 3 KDs in total, so you can CC every boss you want. The next quality of life skill is 5-point strike. It changes the 3 in your draw stance to an iframe. It resists damage while you use the skill. The negative side is that it changes your draw stance to the basic stance. So you have to change or swap into the draw stance again. Cycling immunity is a resist that triggers when you block with your 1 or iframe with the shoulder charge immunity that comes next. Then the cycling immunity triggers on your left mouse button and resists while you use it and recovers a lot of focus. It can be used every 12 seconds. Shoulder charge immunity is a resist while you use it and recovers 10% of your HP. Also, it, like I said before, it triggers the cycling immunity skill when you resist with it. The next part of this video is for people who got lucky or want to invest some divine gems into skill books and want to buy some purple books. The difference between blue and purple Dragontongue is immense. Not only the damage increases a lot, also you can use it with 0 cooldown while someone grabs the enemy or the boss you hit. So you can fix your rotation and the cooldown and reset the cooldown of the Sunstroke while people like Blade Dancer, Summoner or Destroyer grabs a boss. The next step to increase your damage with purple books is the Sunstroke. The Sunstroke on purple does a little bit more damage, but the most important thing is it reduces the cooldown of the Sunstroke to 24 seconds. So you can cast it a lot faster, and with that your total DPS will increase a lot. The third skill you can change to purple is Blade Call. Blade Call on purple will increase the damage a little bit and triggers Black Dragon buff for 3 seconds when cast. Last but not least, we talk about Stone Slash and Searing Slash on purple. The most effective one, for my opinion, is Stone Slash. Stone Slash boosts the damage on purple a lot and increase the crit rate by 1% for every 3 seconds on every hit till 5%. So it increases the crit rate a lot and the damage. Searing Slash, on the other hand, updated the Black Dragon buff, but I think you don't need that because with when you buy the purple Sunstroke, you have like in 3 or 4 seconds of the Black Dragon buff the next Sunstroke ready. Maybe it's a way to skip the purple Sunstroke because it's much more expensive, and just play Searing Slash to fix your on purple to fix your rotation a little bit more. But the negative side is that you need to have Black Dragon buff running while you use it. Otherwise, it doesn't update the effect. And the damage increase on purple is nearly not existent. Now I want to talk a little bit about the rotation. For this, we swap to the training dummy in the Mushin Tower. See you there. So, now I'm here. The difficult stuff on the Blademaster isn't the rotation, it's to tank and hold your rotation up while you fight the boss, and don't got CC'd and iframe on the right timing so you can hold the Black Dragon buff up and reduce the cooldown of the Sunstroke. I will show you how I start the fight. I press V, then I charge to the boss with 2, then cast Stone Slash and press tab so I can cast Dragontongue with 0 cooldown and restore the Sunstroke, and then I cast Sunstroke again, and that I will repeat the whole fight. So I will press V, go with 2, press 4, cast tab, and then I will spam right mouse button, so Dragontongue the whole time. If tab is ready, I will cast it right away, and so I will do the maximum damage that I can. If the enemy will attack with a yellow attack, I would cast Koldraks Burning Wrath, so Violent Blade pops up, and so you can block with Violent Blade. When I block with 1, I would go back into the normal stance and have to go back in draw stance with 4, Q, SS, or tab again. It's a little bit damage lost, and you can do it with F when you have the timing better. Also, you can when the enemy does a red attack, you can go behind him and iframe it with E or Q. You want to do it with Q when it's ready, because the Q switches you into the draw stance. The E switches you into the basic stance. So try to do it with Q. You can do it like the combo, and then Q and DPS right away. Yeah. When you got CC'd while you are in Sunstroke like that, and you got in basic stance, you can fix it when your Black Drag buff is done with V, then Q, and then X, so the Black Dragon buff is live, and you can restore your Sunstroke again. Yeah, that's the magic behind it. The difficult part is to hold the Black Dragon buff up and play the boss most perfectly. So you can block it with F or Q in the right timing, and go back into the draw stance and into the Sunstroke combo as fast as possible. The other way to restore your tab is when the black drag buff is gone and the sunstroke is on cooldown, you can Q, then right mouse button, left, left, right, left, 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 right, left, 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 right. And then when you do it in fast, I can show you right away. We wait till black drag buff is gone. And it's left, left, right, left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left, 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 right. So you can play Sunstroke again. With it, Electric Saber, it would be a lot faster. You can, I show you, you wait till the black drag buff is gone. You then Q, and with Electric Saber, you only have to press left mouse button, but you only have 10 focus, and the Electric Saber costs you 1 focus for 1 second on Sunstroke. So if you have 5 seconds on Sunstroke left, it's more effective with Electric Saber, but if you have to block it, attack with 1 right away, or have to Hongmoon block, you've done a mistake in your rotation and have to fix it. It's for the focus, it's better to use Koldraks Burning Wrath, but it relies on you. So I guess that's all about skills and badges of my build. About stats and books, insignias, and something like that, I will talk in another video. So please subscribe and like this video if I could help you a little bit. And if you have some questions, please tell me the question in the comments, or write me in-game. And yes, have a good day and goodbye.